Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Josh, it's Sam. How you doing, guys? I'm doing fine. I've got a cup of tea and I've got a cuppa fourth round League Cup round cup game to play. Let's look at our recent fixtures. Yes. Where did we leave off? Was it the QPR game? What did we play last? Did we play the Galatasaray game? What did we do? Did we do those? No. Where did we play last time? Have we even played a game that? What the hell happened? Genuinely do not remember at all what we did last time. Okay. Well, anyway, so I'll have to give you a rundown of what's been going on. I guess I think we may have played Lyon. Or Galatasaray. It doesn't matter. Look, so depending on where it was we had a QPR game. We played that game and we won it. Albert Bayonne just about scored. I feel like I told you that last time, so we'll see. Anyway, then we had a ridiculously good win against Man United. We drew 1-1 with Liverpool because we're starting to see a trend of us doing this again. If we look at the teams that we've drawn against, and remember that Liverpool are not a very good team at the moment. Anyway, then we beat Galatasaray 4-0. Then we beat Norwich 5-1. Then we drew 0-0 with West Ham. Then we beat Panathinaikos 5-0. And then we lost 1-0 to Arsenal. Look at the statistics of this game. Look at that. And then I have to show you the goal because, for God's sake, this is why we don't win things, right? Watch. Oh, let's just keep the ball over here. Let's do that. It's normal football. Yeah, no, fine. Let's run down the way. No, that's alright. We can speak. No problem, man. Let's die. Let's just... What on earth is that? Fuck this game. Jesus. Anyway, now we have to play... let's see where that leaves us in the Premier League. Not great, although if we're 3 points, we win our game, we'll be... we'll be in fourth because of the goal difference, but we're still within touching distance of the top at the moment. It's not too bad. We've still only lost one game. We've just drawn a fucking load of them, and it's partly because we've been having to play Pedersen on the wing. I just got a nice bit of news a moment ago that Uros Kotnik is fit again. So although not for this game, he's too injured. He won't be playing a part in this game. I'm not going to allow him to get himself injured. So I'm not going to even bother thinking about putting him... I'm not even going to... No, should I put him on the bench? Yeah, okay, let's put him on the bench. But unfortunately, obviously, having to play Pedersen out wide means that we lose his goal-scoring threat mostly. So Tooney has actually been playing pretty well, scored a few goals. Cunningham blows hot and cold, and Billy Watts, I think, is yet to score this season because, of course, he bloody is. Anyway, we thrashed City during the pre-season, although I have a feeling they may well have not played their best team. So let's give them hell and try and get through to the next round of this cup, because I'm already concerned that playing on multiple levels multiple fronts is going to affect our league form. The reason I say that is because it's already been affecting our league form. Anytime we play in a different competition, we bloody well draw against some muggy team, and it's annoying. So we might as well at least give the cups and stuff a go, and I at least want to end the season with some silverware. I don't really like ending the season with nothing. And, if we just not got all these stupid injuries to people right at the beginning of the season, like if Glavina wasn't injured, we would literally be in a perfect situation if Glavina wasn't injured. But of course he is injured, and of course Kotnik was injured, and because I sold Sodding Håkansson, even though he's not played for Man United almost at all, we now don't have a backup right winger except for Pedersen. So yeah, my own stupid fault, bad management there, but it does mean that I'm annoyed. So well done, Eden Hazard, for just kicking the ball out there. You and Mug. Griffin, Montignelli. The good thing is our defence is playing fantastically, and Engblom is on a tear-up of goal-scoring form. Like he got 2 in the Panathinaikos game. He scored against a couple of other teams. Good. And he's doing really well. He's the new Justice Mbele, which is nice to know, because we do still have the old Justice Mbele as well, and it's good to know that we've got a better version of him. The trouble is, we now need a right winger pretty desperately. We also kind of need... We could really do... Well, no, really, that is the only place. We need another right winger. And then we've got two players for each position all over the park, especially once Glavina is fit again. But bugger me if I have no money, as always. And I was stupid and signed a bunch of young players instead of signing a first-team player to back up the right mid. Or just, in fact, just selling the player that was there. Go on. Zatuni, unlucky. He's good. He's a nice player. He also plays well in midfield. So this is why I'm saying we have the players. It's just we don't have that one position, that right winger. And I don't really want to start retraining Mads Pedersen because I worry that if I do that, he's going to start to lose some of his strikeriness and become less potent. So I'm just going to hope that Kotnik... We won't rush Kotnik back. I think after this we have a fairly simple game, although I might be completely wrong. So I'm hoping that we can play these 2 games without having to put Kotnik in, and then we can rely on him because he missed like 3 games last season, so he was very good. The only reason I dropped him was because of form. So it's not like he's injury prone like bloody Abalo, who we brought in to support him. Anyway, so far we're doing fine. In fact, I'd say we've possibly had the better of what limited chances have been going on. Cunningham, Danya, Pedersen, Fitzgerald's nice. The one problem with Fitzgerald, so he's a very good player. The one problem he doesn't have, is that he's not a brilliant crosser of the ball. So he very rarely he doesn't overlap. He's very much a defensive right or left back instead. Oh yes, Engblom again. Come on. Quite a few big teams have been knocked out of this competition already. We knocked Man United out. I know Arsenal are still in it, and if we look here, they're probably thrashing whoever they're playing. No, they're playing League One Watford. Sunderland, who are unfathomably 4th in the Premier League, are beating Luton Town. Sunderland's manager is someone humorous. Isn't it still the goalkeeper, Scott Carson? Former goalkeeper? It might be. There's a couple of good managers, so I had forgotten completely that I think it's Stoke. Georgie Cunningham, what a finish that is. Ooh, what a goal. They had a really, really... I can't remember who it was, some Brazilian international. And I had meant to comment on the fact that he'd been there. And then, okay, so that did happen. Then he got, I think he might still be there. And then Sheffield United, I had neglected to realise, were managed by Wesley Schneider. There's Masha coming in the middle of the video again. Yeah, say hello.
Hello.
Good, thank you. So they had Wesley Schneider as their manager. He's just been hired as the Dutch manager. So they are now looking for a boss. What are you doing? Masha's getting a yogurt. She's getting a yogurt. Do you want to see what's going on here? Yeah, look, we're beating Manchester City 2-0.
Which dots are you?
And the yellow dots.
Okay.
Ow, my earphone.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. You having fun?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi to Josh and Sam.
Hello, Josh and Sam. Hello, like always. How are you? I'm good.
When I'm a professional YouTuber, they'll all remember this. They'll say, do you remember that time with Ben and his wife?
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, have fun with your movies. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Masha. She's not slamming the door. The door is a little bit big for itself. It doesn't quite fit. Bayonne. So what a first half of football this has been. Considering they're top of the Premier League, we have absolutely dominated. And this is why it's so annoying when you draw 0-0 with West Ham. Cunningham. Speaking of Sam, by the way, you'll notice, there'll be a couple of episodes that I'll upload after his first few episodes have gone up, which don't mention this. But Sam has now finally managed to work out his Football Manager issues, mainly revolving around attempting to record 3D matches or replays at least, which was knackering out the CPU usage. So it's good that we've managed to sort that out. We can maybe try and work out how to get it back because he's playing in a better version of the game. He's playing in Football Manager 15. and that means that the 3D engine is a little bit more advanced. I think in this one they can pretty much only sort of swing their legs. So in that one they can do things like dive and stuff like that, you know. So it's a little bit more interesting. It gives it a little bit more exciting. The other thing that I find with it, which is just a personal taste, is that on this game, what is called 2D Classic, which you don't even get the option because I've turned off 3D. But on this game, what is called 2D Classic is this view that we're looking at right now. Whereas on his game, because of the changing of the word classic in Sports Interactive's mind, what has happened is that the 2D Classic pitch view is very condensed into the middle of the screen. It's very small and looks a little bit squozen, freshly squozen, and squeezed is what I mean, obviously. And so it would be good if we could get it to play with the bigger 3D pitch. But whatever, we'll see. I'm going to be visiting the UK, and I'll see young Sam, and I'll try and fix his thing for him. Try and do some experiments and work it out. Did he shoot from there? I'm sorry. You can shoot from there. Why did he shoot? That's ridiculous. Oh man, it's cup of tea time, I think. English breakfast tea at 10:20. Yes, please. Oh, it's a good effort. Man, we are really schooling Man City. They must be playing a weakened team, is all I can think, because they've been absolutely dominating the league. Although they are surprisingly, since the team that they start with isn't all that great. It's good, and they've got players like Aguero and everything, but it's not as good as the current real-life Manchester City team, for example. And the other thing is that they're still at that stage in Football Manager's eyes where the managers just spunk money on really random players. So, like I said, they have Hazard. They signed him for something like £20 million when he was 32. So they still splooge money on really weird signings that no other manager in their right mind would actually do. And they're still kind of in that spot, and what that means is they sort of overpower themselves in certain positions and leave themselves woefully unprepared in other positions. So they often have very good strikers, as you will just have seen then, but they sometimes, and they have the goalkeeper. So for one thing, they're not playing their top goalkeeper, because their goalkeeper, despite them conceding something like 50 goals last season, was goalkeeper of the year. Our goalkeepers, despite conceding basically no goals all season, weren't even. I think they were third in the top three or something ridiculous. Pedersen in the middle. No, Sabani. I'm a big fan of Sabani's. Feels a little lightweight to me, despite the fact that his statistics suggest. Despite the fact that his statistics suggest he should be good. Goodness me, try saying that sentence, Sam, in your next video. So he's not great. He doesn't play fantastically, but I think he's possibly the best. I mean, certainly statistically, defensive midfielder we have. But he always does feel a little bit lightweight, as I've said. Anyway, Mounier. Douglas Costa. Cup of tea. Nikitovic. Mroz. Zishad Mrosh. No, don't concede now. Don't make all of the showboating and loud comments about how great we are suddenly all come back to bite us. I don't like being getting my comeuppance, god damn it. Taiwo, Diallo, Thurston. Ooh, it's Thurston. Montignelli. Okay. Now you'll notice that they've still not had that many shots. So I mean, what on earth? What did that hit? That it was going at such pace that Casola couldn't keep it out. What did he do to own goal that in such an effective way? Danya Arg. Oh, you missed a great goal that he scored. I'm pretty sure it wasn't on camera, where he was just sort of standing about here, picked up the ball, shot, and it bounced, took a wicked deflection off a defender and then went in, and it was very realistic. You see those kind of goals occasionally fly in, and it very rarely happens on Football Manager, but it happens quite a lot in real life. and I really enjoyed it. It was a nice reminder that sometimes the game does does simulate real football quite well, unlike what's happening here, where it's entirely unrealistic that Manchester City would even suggest they might try and come back against Weston Super Mare. Oh, Wooly. Someone's reversing their car. Surprisingly quickly. 90 minutes is over. Are we going to go to penalties again? Like, there's been since starting recording these things. We have done more penalty shootouts than I think there have been in the history of the world, and I'm frankly getting a little bit fed up with them. I assumed that we wouldn't even get to full-time drawing, so I made all my substitutions again. Wasn't even considering the possibility of having to go to extra time, so now Kotnik is going to get injured, no doubt, in something like the 118th minute. Yeah, thank you. They've got Mirage and Mora, which is cool. Mirage, please. They've got Wooly. Shut up. They've got Wooly. They've got Diallo, Kudalov, Moreno, Mraz. Yeah. Man, I was in such a good mood before. For God's sake. There was too much banter and not enough talking about the game. That's what's happened. That's the problem. Too much context, not enough... Oh, Christ. What an effort that was. That was a great cross, having said that he's not good at crossing. Dania, Cunningham. Cunningham, what a save that was. Oh, my God. Oh, Sabani, why did you do that? Oh, mate. Oh, mate. Oh, you bloody stupid... I was back up again. Like I spent about 3 or 4 different recording episodes, which equates to something like 2 or 3 real-time days, still being annoyed about giving away the league and not really sort of being up for the games that I was recording. And now I'm back up again, and we fucking throw away a 2-goal lead away at Man City to lose 3-2. Well, anyway, it's nice to have a right-sided player actually being able to play on the right this time. Did I take off Pedersen? That was very stupid. What I should have done is taken off... Oh, dear. Oh, I'm an idiot. I brought Kotnik on, but took Pedersen off. That was me pressing the spacebar like a man. Yeah, go on, Zitouni. Don't just shoot from there. Cool. Thanks, man. Good. Oh, Kotnik's causing injuries. Getting... not what we wanted. Okay, go. Casolo. Oh, he's injured him. He's fucking injured him. No, why would you do that, though? Why instead of scoring? Man. Yeah, this is going to be it. They're going to win. I can't believe it. That's so annoying. You bunch of fucks. Give us a stupid... Oh, you are so irritating. I hate this football game. I hate it. We're never going to be a dominant force. I watch other people do it online and they find it, so easy. Look, I've taken over everyone. I've dominated the league as Salford or whatever. And then it's like, I can't do it. I'm not as good as you. Well, we're going to have to be unlucky then, aren't we? And fortunately, we do see that, yeah... Kotnik picked up a knock. I can't believe that. That's so annoying. And what happened to Kotnik? He's out for 2-3 weeks. Great. Because I didn't plan. I didn't think. Unai Emery and his stupid halftime team talks. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm very annoyed. Yeah, well, fine. No, I can't say that. confidence in my team is still huge. Unjustifiably huge. We're playing Villa. That's who it is. I knew we were playing someone rubbish. Right. And if you're a Villa fan and you're upset that I'm saying Villa are rubbish, well, it's 2025. They are rubbish. At least they're in the Premier League in this version of reality. Lol, 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 lol. I'm so annoyed. A Texa barrier. I might have to sign someone like on a free just to keep. Why is he so upset about training? We barely do any training here. Yeah, we will have to do that. Yes. Okay. Stola Solbakken is the Villa manager, I think, and I will have to just. They've been disappointing in their 15th. No, I think it's going to be a struggle, but we'll probably win. I'm confident that the team can manage it. Yes, Emblom is great. He scored an own goal in our last game. So I wouldn't say he's been playing at the top of his form, but he certainly has been playing well. You're coming in after my youth coach. 15 youth coaching. Can I see better coaches? Let's see. Staff. Okay, you can't do it like that. Masha's coming again. Okay, so there's literally other coaches who are youth coaches for free who are better than him. So yeah, you can have him. We'll get some money out of him as well, so that'd be nice. You still wandering about? Yeah. Good. Okay. Wonder Kid Dave Thomas. Yeah, he's good. I've been trying to sign him. Well, I've been interested in signing him, but you need to pay something like £20 million because, of course, he did. What a goal from Cunningham versus Norwich! It was a fantastic goal. It was like watching the. Do you remember the Bale goal for Real Madrid against Barcelona, where he picks it up on his side of the pitch and then runs all the way into the other side and taps it in? It was beautiful. Paul Ince. Well done him. He's my long-term managerial rival, despite the fact that I don't think we've played a game. We played one League Cup game in the last decade or something like that, but he's still my managerial rival. He can't do it in the Premier League, mate. He can't do it in the Premier League. Right, let's play Villa then, and then I'll just carry on with my night shift and cry. That's a good result for us, though. We can at least start to build, take some points back off those guys at the top. Board confidence update. They're still happy about this. We even made a profit last month because of the gate receipts. I forgot to mention they added 5,000 more seats to the stadium. Let me just quickly go to the team. So now the stadium is a 45,313 all-seater stadium, meaning I think we're the 5th biggest stadium in England now, or at least in the Premier League, which is a travesty. It shouldn't really be happening in any stretch of the imagination. Right. I am going to. Mr. Kovic is going to play instead of Fitzgerald, just to give him a break. I would like to then just play that game. I think I want you to be fit. How long? Only 100 days, and you'll be back in 10 days. Okay, so Kotnik, hopefully. Oh no, we can put Bailey onto the bench, I suppose. Okay, good. Right. Yeah, I would really like Kotnik to get fit again so we can start playing Pedersen up top because he's so good. He doesn't need to play many more. Need one more goal to reach 175 league goals for us. He scored in the game against Panathinaikos, scored a very good back post header. But as you can tell by the fact that he's got a back post header, he's not getting into the positions where he was scoring 50 goals last season. So we really need to start putting him back in places where he can do that, because that's one of the reasons we haven't scored a shitload of goals like we did last year. Alright, Cunningham, Zatuni. Right, Mr. Kovic, Abdullah, Pedersen, Ambitious. Ambitious. Is that Robbie Rowe? I think. Oh no, it can't be. His name has not got a W in it. Spencer, Zatuni, Nieto goes for glory. Of course he does. The trouble is, goal bonuses really, really work in terms of convincing players to sign. Even like right backs, if you give them a goal bonus, they're like, oh yeah, he'll get 1 goal bonus in his entire career. But the trouble, for goodness sake, it does make them want to all shoot, and I think that's why quite a lot of our creative players forego trying to let anyone else score. It's really annoying. Why can't you have an assist bonus? I think you may be able to in the later games, but on this game you can only have goal bonus and appearance bonus and team of the year bonus, and that's very frustrating. And obviously, like a kind of, I'm recording, right? I keep wandering through, opening that door really loudly.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing well.
Yeah. What was I saying about bonuses? Yeah, so you can obviously get clean sheet bonuses for goalkeepers, but you don't even get clean sheet bonuses for like defenders. It's stupid. Like you would think that you positionally, man. Come on, why would an attacking midfielder who's like not really got good shooting, why would he want a goal bonus? You'd think he would be wanting an assist bonus or something like that. I am seriously concerned that this season is going to end up as a massive failure. I'm worried that we might get like 6th, because we are struggling a lot more against the weaker teams. I mean, I know we thrashed Norwich, for example, but it's immediately apparent even here that we're struggling to break down Villa, and Villa are not good. Luckily, they are offside there. Yeah, come on, Spencer. Oh, go on, Zitouni. How do you give away a foul there? What is this? It's great play from Abdallah. Zitouni. Oh, that's a good effort. It's a shame. Rowe, Gay, Abdallah, Cunningham. Go on, play a through ball. Thank you, Jesus. Abdallah, yes, that's better, finally. God. Christ's sake. I get so angry at this game. And we're still I'm talking about winning. Yeah, I'm 4 points off the top. It's not that bad. And we've still got to play everyone. We've only played Arsenal in the league, I think. So we've still got to play literally everyone. Oh, and Spurs, possibly. Oh, man. Football Manager, man. I get so worked up. Sam is playing with 3 different managers on his game, managing 3 different clubs, 2 in the Premier League, 1 in the Blue Square of South. And I do not understand how one can have that patience for that, because I get frustrated so much with just this team. I suppose if you've got 2 teams, you've got at least the opportunity to sort of save your cheerfulness by winning the second game if you lose the first game with the first club. But, what happens if you lose both the games on the game day? Oh, man, I don't know. Bencher, that's right. What are you doing? Spencer, Abdallah, Spencer. Cunningham, wildly missed. Stojasevic is the defender he's standing near, because I can say his name. Gay, Boris Abdallah, yellow card at least, maximum, thank you. At least, sorry, I mean maximum. Harry Kane scoring for Norwich, lovely to see. But yeah, we're really short on goals this season. Last season we were, for the majority of the season, the best team in terms of the goals scorings. We need to really crack on and get some more here. So long as we don't concede too many, though, I suppose that's good. That's not too much of a problem, but it would be nice to score shitloads and not concede any. He says as he's watching his team get ripped apart. Cunningham, cut inside, that's it. And now pass it. Yeah, but you didn't pass when you could have and should have passed. And yeah, no yellow card for Ruben Hernandez, of course. Spencer Abdallah. Nieto. hits the post. The post. We are post magnets. No. Yes. No. Come on, they can't be pushing us back and camping in our half. It's ridiculous. Get out. And now break and score. Then we beat Stoke like 7-0 last season, I think, and we did that by basically doing what we're doing here and sitting back and then hitting them on the counter every time they attacked. I wish we would do the second part of that on this one instead of just sort of sitting there and defending. Had a big mouthful of tea then, and if they had scored, things would have got sprayed. Because why would you turn into him and then foul him? Christ alive. Absolute nightmare. This is getting silly now. This is getting out of hand. Danya. Billy Watts on for Zatuni, who's playing like a fucking garbage can. Right, come on. The classic triple threat substitution from Wheatland there. Zalka, Bayon, Stepanenko. Oh, good save. Billy Watts with the header. How did he not then end up getting a chance out of that? How did he not? If the chance led to that corner, why did we not see that? Oh my God. Just do it better. Yeah. How did they think that was offside, the fucking idiots? For God's sake. What on fuck's name was that? They've got Frank Fielding in goal. This is just... Did we even win the first game? Or did we draw that? No, we lost that. We came from behind to lose. Jesus, at last. Fucking hell, George. And we're not even that good in defence anymore, look. 5 goals in 9 games. It's not that good. Score again. I want this to be more emphatic. Go mad. Cunningham. Well, I mean... I don't care that we win. I'm so just fed up with this now. Get out. Score. If we score now, I will put my happiness chins back on. You're the best striker in the world. Well, I'm going to say that you were lucky to win this one option, even though you're not supposed to be nasty to them if they do well away. I'm just going to do it. I'm not in a good mood with them. They have made me do this. It's our throw in. Thank you. I was going to say there's no way that that's their throw in. Throw the ball. How did you not score from that position? I don't know why I'm so... I do know why I'm so angry, because this keeps happening. Daniel, just hit it in low. Someone will be there to tap it in. That's the way I keep telling you to play. And you fouled him. Why did you... Just do what I tell you. I feel like I've lost my mind a little bit in this one. I'm going to try and take myself out of the stressed stupor and be happy again. Cunningham, just score that, now. What were you doing? Why, George, why? Why did you do that? What do you mean, what a game? That wasn't a good game. There was nothing good about that game. Why can I not say anything bad to them? Oh, for God's sake, fine. Well done. I wanted to be nasty. Well, fine. We did well. We won. Well done us. Away form, though. Last season was also a bit shonky at the end. That's what cost us, because we were pretty much consistently winning every game we played at home. Jose Mourinho, get a life. It's not even the transfer window. Go away. Right. Yeah, Martin Spencer, he's a good player. Well done him. You know, I mean, he did score. Yes, well done him. Yes, he's in good form. Fine, whatever. He has been a great servant. Well done him. Let's look at the fixtures then. We'll try and remember exactly which ones we're going to play this time as well. So I think what we'll do, we won't play I think, I possibly said we'd play these two games, Villa and Panathinaikos, but whatever. Next game I think we'll play will be Leicester Galatasaray. Gives me a chance to run through a bunch of these. I think if we beat Panathinaikos, we'll probably have qualified from the group anyway, because the other two teams haven't actually won. Only us and Lyon have won. So if we beat them, we should go through, and then it doesn't really matter. And then we can just wrap up that, and then we can see who we get drawn against. Or do we want to do Galatasaray Swansea? Let's do Galatasaray Swansea. Do it that way around. Yeah. So we'll play those two games. We'll see who we get drawn in the next round of the cup as well, and then we'll play that game in the episode post that. So cool, thanks guys. Sorry for being such a moaner in this one. Cheers, bye.